What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel, The Matrix of Gradelock. Today is our Transformer TCG market watch, meaning in this video, we're going to go over cards in the secondary market to see which cards are money, which cards are minus, and which cards are plus. But before we begin, please remember to comment, like, subscribe, check out our channel for more videos. Every Wednesday is going to be our Transformers market watch, so stay tuned for every Wednesday. And if not, there's a bell button down there. If you click the bell button, it'll give you notifications when our videos are up and running. But before we start the market watch, a few announcements. Now, the first announcement, of course, we just came back from PAX Unplugged, the Energon Invitational event, and we had such a good time. We met up with old friends, we made new friends, we met the champ, Stefan from Akuma, we met Team Wreck and Roll, Brian, Joe, and Frenchie, and everyone was nice and friendly. No bad experience whatsoever. The only complaint, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard, was the event was way too long. We was there for 13 hours, and by the time we got back to the hotel room, we was exhausted. I don't know, maybe it's probably my age catching up to me, because I am 30 years old, so probably my age is catching up to me. But we did multiple events beforehand, which were like 7 or 6 or even 5 hours, and they had 10 to 11 rounds. We did 10 to 11 rounds before, which only took 7 or 6 hours. So I don't know, again, this is a minor complaint, but overall we had a great experience, great time. Everyone there was nice and friendly, and hopefully next year we can all get our invites again, and hopefully maybe we can come close to top 8, because one of us, Leo, actually made top 14 and I made top 22. Leo walked away with $500 while I walked away with $250. Now, to be honest, we did not expect to walk away with any cash prize. We expected to walk away with like a few booster box, or I'm sorry, like a booster box or a few packs. That's it. But instead, we walked away with actual money, which is pretty cool. So we have a link down below in our description box. If you click it, it'll take you directly to tcgplayer.com. Any purchase that you make off of our link on tcgplayer.com, we get a small percentage. So it could be Transformer singles, it could be a Transformer box, it could be Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh or Card for Vanguard. Any purchase whatsoever, we get a small percentage of it. It is no extra cost. Again, if you guys want to show us any love and support, we greatly do appreciate it. Now on to the market watch. Today's market watch is going to be spicy, because today the prices are finally out for the Energon Edition cards of Wave 1. And those prices are juicy. But before we get to those prices, let's get on to Wave 4. Octone is bought off the market with only 2 listings, one of them for $94. After that, $103. Only 2 listings. Again, this super rare is a phenomenal card. This card has multiple good matchups against any Decepticon deck and against any Autobot deck. Overall, this card is just too good of a card. But this next one, General Optimus Prime Galactic Commander. This card was all over the top tables at the event. This card is gonna be money. There's only one listing for $83. After that, $90 to $100 with only 6 listings. Again, this card just won the event, and you can guarantee that this card will go up in value, just for the fact that it's gonna be on the hype train, and everyone is gonna want to jump on the hype train because Galactic Commander General Optimus Prime has just won the event at the PAX Unplugged. Sound Blaster Weapons Arm Dealer is also bought off the market with only 2 listings, one of them for $49. After that, $54 and change. Again, this card, the reason why it's not above $50, and I honestly feel like it shouldn't be more than $50, is that this card is being heavily overshadowed by Lord Megatron, by Optimus Prime, and also by Octone. I'm not saying that this card is a bad card. I'm just saying that this card is unfortunately not seeing that much meta play, because this card is being heavily overshadowed by the other 3 super rares. Thundercracker, of course, this rare character card, honestly, I feel like it shouldn't be more than $5. It's gonna go down in value. There's actually 13 listings of this card, and there's actually multiple copies on each listing. So in my honest opinion, Thundercrackers are going to go down in value. If you guys actually have them, I recommend to get rid of them now before this card becomes a $4 card or even less. Another rare character card that I honestly feel like it shouldn't be more than $5. All the parts for Omega Supreme. The Transport City Defenders are going for $5 and change. In my honest opinion, it shouldn't be more than $5. This card is the most printed card, the most printed rare character card in Wave 4. All the copies of him. Like, it's insane. But this rare character card, Captain Jetfire. This card was also everywhere at PAX Unplugged at the Energon event. This card is going for $5 and change. I wouldn't be surprised that if this card goes up to be $6 or $7 or even $8, because this card is actually not that bad. It puts in a lot of work. So in my honest opinion, possibly Captain Jetfire may go up in value. And Trypticon, a lot of people are asking, why is Trypticon going down in value? Because it's a box topper. You can easily pull this card by purchasing a box, or I'm pretty sure people are trying to get rid of them because I'm pretty sure they bought multiple boxes. Overall, Trypticon shouldn't be more than $3, and they're going down in value. They're not $4 anymore. So if you guys actually have them, I recommend to get rid of them, because potentially this card actually might go down to be $2 or less. Pocket Processor, this rare battle card, I honestly didn't pay attention to it. I honestly didn't think that this card would be good, but it's a fetchable databank and is actually not that bad in any heavy blue deck. Pocket Processor, keep your eyes on it, because I'm pretty sure Pocket Processor will go up in value. I can see this card going up to be $5 or potentially even more than $5. Another card that did not go down in value whatsoever. Now, even though tanks did not win the event this past weekend, tanks are still meta. Tanks are definitely still seeing some meta play, and composite armor, of course, is basically the core of any tank deck. So right now at the moment, there's still $3 and change with only 10 listings. But again, I honestly feel like that this card will not go down in value anytime soon, and potentially actually might go up in value later on. Now, I know we talked about this card in the last Market Watch, but again, at the PAX Unplugged event, this card was also being heavily played in almost every deck. General Optimus Prime Infantry Leader. Now, there's one cheap listing for $7. I'm sorry, there's two listings for $7. After that, $8. And then after that, one listing for $8, $10. So this card is going up in the market just for the fact that this card is actually not that bad, especially in his truck mode, giving bold 1 and tough 1 to all your other characters. Broken. So guys, I recommend to pick it up now for $7, because most likely this rare character card, I can see it become a $10 card or more. Energy Pack. This card has seen multiple plays in Galactic Optimus Prime and Shockwave. Energy Pack was honestly the most played utility out of the whole event. There is one cheap listing for less than $3. After that, $3 even, and then eventually is heading towards the $4 range. So Energy Pack, there is 8 listings, and there's actually multiple copies in each listing. So I do recommend to pick up your Energy Packs now, because I can definitely see this rare utility being like $3 or even more. Now on to the juicy prices of Wave 1 Energon Edition. People are complaining. People are asking, why are people selling it for $300? Why are they selling it for $400? And in my honest opinion, do you blame them? This happens in every TCG card game, where people buy a certain card or a certain booster box for $200 and then try to sell it for $300 or even $400. Now, right now at the moment, people are trying to get rid of them for $300 each, and in my honest opinion, is it worth it? Possibly later down the road, potentially, because most likely the character cards in this set will become collector cards. But again, that could be wrong, could be right. But we're gonna go over the prices right now. So the original Cliff Jumpers are still holding at $100, $102, while Slipstreams are still holding at $80. Hopefully it'll go down later on in value. All Out Attacks are still holding at $85, hasn't really changed. But the reprinted Cliff Jumpers, the Energon editions, are $65. Now, is that price worth it? I don't think so. I honestly feel like this card should be like $50 or even lower. Now, keep in mind, there hasn't been any purchases whatsoever of Cliff Jumper on TCG.com. Check eBay. eBay, it actually might be cheaper. I've seen a couple listings for like $50 and people instantly bought them. So right now at the moment on eBay, I haven't seen any listings for the new Cliff Jumpers. But if you guys want to purchase for less than $65, I recommend to check eBay first. Slipstream. Someone actually bought it for $65. Is it worth it? No, definitely not really. Now, the original one goes for $80. So why would you spend less than $15 on the new artwork, which in my opinion doesn't look that great? I understand this. There might be some people out there who like the new artwork, but it shouldn't be $65. Nemesis Prime. The Energon editions are going for $45, while the original ones are going for $42. Come on. Now there isn't a market price on the new one, on the new Nemesis Prime yet, but to be honest, in my opinion, this card shouldn't be more than 20 bucks. It shouldn't be more than $30. Maybe like 25 bucks or even 20 bucks. Overall, this card shouldn't be worth more than the original one. I understand if people like its new artwork where it's standing like Battlefield Legend doing that pose. I mean, come on, that's literally Battlefield Legend. But again, people out there, I'm pretty sure there's a few people out there who enjoyed the new artwork. Me personally, I don't like it. It's just me. Bumblebee, the Legendary Warrior, of course, the original ones are still holding at 26 bucks, while the new one, the Energon Editions, are going for $35 with only 2 listings, and there is no market price whatsoever in the card. So it's not selling. People are not paying more than $30 on the new Bumblebee, while they could just buy the original one for $26. Again, another situation where, yes, I understand it's a collector's card, but why should it be worth more than the original one? It just makes no sense. Potentially, I can see the new one go for 20 bucks even, or even 15 bucks. But it gets worse. Optimus Prime, Battlefield Legend, the Energon Editions, are going for $30, and people are actually buying them. There's a market price already for 30 bucks. While the original rares are still holding at 18 bucks and change. Again, guys, there are multiple people out there who enjoy the new artwork. I understand that these cards are collector cards, and most likely, possibly, they will become an even higher rarity collector's card later on in the future. They might gain value later on. I'm not too sure yet. But it is just insane that the new reprints are more expensive than the original ones. Megatron, Living Weapon, the Energon Editions are going for 20 bucks, and people are actually buying them for $20 and more. That is insane. Again, like I said, Megatron Living Weapon, it doesn't look any better than the original one. And I'm pretty sure we can find the original one for like 9 or 5 bucks. Let's see if we can find it. I'm pretty sure it's over here. Megatron Living Weapon, where are you? There we go. Not even $10. Megatron Living Weapon, the original ones, are going for 7 bucks and change. So again, guys, instead of spending 20 bucks on the new Megatron, just buy the old one for 7 bucks and change. Sorry Engines, the Energon Edition, of course, this card is going for $6 with only 2 listings, and the market price is unavailable. While the original ones are going for 2 bucks and change with 11 listings. Now it's definitely under the market price, which is actually great. So the original starter engines have went down in value, which is, no, it's cheaper than 4 bucks. It's great. But the fold out editions are 6 bucks each. Now the question is it actually worth $6? Most likely yes, because this battle action card is broken in cars. Like, cars are definitely meta because of this card. So most likely the foil edition of starter engines, I think, is worth 6 bucks. The Ion Blaster of Optimus Primes are going for 4 bucks. After that, $5 with no market price. So that means no one's picking them up. Bombing Run, Energon Editions are going for 3 to 4 bucks, and people actually bought it for 4 bucks each. There's only 4 listings, so potentially Bombing Run actually might hold this value at $4. Fusion Cannon of Megatrons are going for 4 bucks, and someone actually bought it for $4. Broken. Cargo trailers are going for 3 bucks and change with a market price unavailable, so no one has bought it yet. And let's see what else we can find. I'm pretty sure Bumblebee's Agility, which we just found, they're going for 3 bucks and change with no market price, so no one's bought it yet. And let's see what else we can find. I think that's pretty much it. The original Ion Blaster of Optimus Primes are going for $1 and change, eventually 2 bucks, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to go above $2 because we just got a better hollowed out version of Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime Ion Blaster. Last card that I want to talk about, System Reboot. This card is a phenomenal card in tanks and also in Shockwave. Not the new Shockwave, the old one. So there's a new Shockwave build out there that's basically burn damage. It's old Shockwave with Raider Caliburst. Basically, it's going to make your opponent draw cards, which deals the damage to them, and makes your opponent discard cards, which also deals the damage to them. So System Reboot right now at the moment, they're going for the cheapest ones. There's only one listing for $1. After that, $1 and change, and most likely it won't become a $2 card, but potentially it might, just for the fact that this card is actually not that bad in tanks with the new Lord Megatron, which can deal damage when your opponent decks out. Also, this card is broken in the new Shockwave build that burns your opponent by turn 4 or turn 5. Overall system reboot, I recommend to keep your eyes on it because potentially this card actually might go up in value. So that's the end of our market watch for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did indeed enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed yet to our channel, I recommend to subscribe to that channel. And today's market watch was very spicy. A lot of buyouts for super rares, and the prices for the Energon Edition cards are insane. Honestly, I feel like a lot of prices for the Energon Edition cards should go down in value even more, but again, they can possibly be collector's cards later on in the future. Again guys, if you guys need to pick up your General Optimus Prime Galactic Commanders, I recommend to pick up the last one for 83 bucks because this card is becoming a $90 card and more. Again, this card won PAX Unplugged. It won the Energon Invitational event. Congratulations to Daniel from Vector Sigma on winning. You are the best. Number 1. But again guys, this card I can definitely see go up in value soon. As for the other cards, as for Megatron, Lord Megatron, it's still holding at 60 bucks. Octones, only 2 listings for $90. After that, 100 bucks. And Sound Blasters are still holding at 48 bucks and potentially going on to 50 bucks. And yeah, so guys, remember, if you guys want to show us any love and support, please click our link down below, and any purchase that you make off of our link on tcgplay.com, we get a small percentage and greatly do appreciate it. And yeah, so that's our market watch for today, and I hope to see you guys next time. Deuces.